It's George, and I'm back again. And I'm here to discuss some very interesting stuff, make people aware of this. And for me, it's not about making money, getting famous like a lot of these other people do off meteorites. That's not me. And it's not about taking people for a ride neither. And I personally, in my opinion, I think some people get taken for a ride in what they pay for meteorites because I don't think they're that expensive. Anyways, I'm going to discuss some stuff here that people do not know because they do not look at it the way that I do. And you have to look at it differently. Okay. Now, with that being said, we're going to come here. Okay? It doesn't look very pretty, okay? But when you first pull this out of the creek, okay? I found these in the water. When you first pull them out of the creek, this is what the front looks like, okay? It's the same side. This is the back side of it. Okay, now you see how glossy this is. Okay, it's been in the water, it's been protected. This gloss is from where either the fusion crust wore off or this rock went through electricity. That's the only thing that causes these rocks to be shiny like this. And when they dry off, they just look like a rock. This was out in the middle of the water. How glossy and how black this is. Okay? Now, people want to say no, and they want to, no, it can't happen. It can't happen. I'm telling people, it did happen. In 1833, there was a ton of meteors that hit the ground. Now, chondrites. We're going to talk about chondrites and achondrites. Chondrites look like this. This is the front and back of a rock that I found. Now, why it doesn't look like the chondrites that you're normally used to seeing? Because it didn't get hot enough. There was a problem. And I've been trying to explain it to people, and experts just want to refuse to believe that anything that I can say actually happened. And I've been saying it since day one in the videos. Now, we're going to go to the big tamale that I found. And this one will prove 100% sure that I am right. And we're going to go really slow. We're going to go really slow on this rock. Now, I know out there, I know experts and non-experts know what achondrites are. Okay? So we're going to go really slow on this, and it's going to be lit up to where everybody can see. And just so they understand, when I'm finding these rocks like this, okay, that's 9 inches long, and it's about 2 inches that way, okay? Pretty big. But I call them meteorites because that's actually what they are. Anyways, we're going to go to the big one. And we're going to look really close at this up here in the light. This is an achondrite. What type? I don't know. This is all glassy when it's in the water. It's just like when it's in the water, it's like this, but it's a tan color. But you can tell by looking at this, and I'm not even sure what this tan colored stuff is, but it's the tan, the green, the white right here. This is an achondrite. Now, why it's not as damaged is because it didn't get hot like it was supposed to. But you can tell by looking at this. Anybody who wants to take and compare this to other ones, you get the same thing, the same colors, the same shapes in there. Now, whether a person wants to believe it or not, I don't care whether they want to believe it or not. And I don't need an expert, and I don't need a bunch of tests to be able to look at something and compare it to the other pictures that are out there. Because people have been doing it for years. They've been posting pictures and they've been posting all sorts of stuff for years. And you can take your own rocks and you can compare the stuff to them. Now, why experts don't want to believe and they don't want to deal with me is because they know I'm right. They know I'm right, and they don't want to ruin their little money-making scheme that's been going on for years. And I'm finding more, and I'm finding more, and I'm finding more. Now, we'll call that good for this video.